All right, this is the day where there was a lot of confusion. I thought today was Thursday. I found out when I got to work today that today is actually Friday. So I was supposed to take the car to Dominic today, but I get out of work at 3, and Dominic said it would be a good idea to get the car to him by 1 p.m. because he's closed on weekends. I didn't know that. So to make it easier on the both of us, I called Dominic back, and I called him back and postponed the appointment to Thursday of next week when I get out of work, because I'm off that complete Friday, the day after that. So he's going to keep the car the entire day of Friday and do what he needs to do. And also that entails changing of this positive cable from the battery. He's going to make that, change that into the thicker gauge that's appropriate for this. And also the timing is the first thing, basically. It's going to be the timing, changing of the header gasket, and the positive battery wire. That's going to be changed up. And it was one more thing, geez. That's why I'm kind of like rushing through it. But, but anyway, in the morning, okay, I'm coming out bright and early, and use this Indian head gasket shellac compound. It was suggested to use in reference to the neck for the thermostat housing. And I'm going to double up on the gaskets, as a matter of fact. And this was a rush job, a thorough rush job. This is not my style to have it a mess like this. I noticed it in watching the videos in the past week. I said, oh my God, it looks like a little kid just threw that sealant on there like that. But anyway, I'm going to have this nice and cleaned up. You're not even going to be able to tell that it was changed. That's why I stated I'm going to come out nice and early and take care of that. I'm leaving this right under the hood here. And also, a few moments ago, I went back into the MSD6AL-2. This is side for 2-step. So I changed it to 3,000 RPM. I'm going to give it a test in a moment to test the toggle switch. And the battery is out of my trunk now, the brand new battery that I actually did find a receipt for, thank God. Someone in the house relocated it. Let's not talk about that. But anyway, this is the brand new battery. I just put it in right now. I spoke to Bruno also earlier today, letting him know the 411 on visiting Dominic. So now it's on BABuick.com and YouTube, and it was something else here. Dominic. Oh, and the wheel bearings. He's got wheel bearings and ball joints, especially the ones on the passenger side. That's the one where when we were pushing the car, and he's going to make sure the covers are on here for me. He also spoke about that when he saw my car first visit. And Dominic's going to take care of both passenger side and driver side, but I think it's the passenger side only. Driver side if need be. But so far so good. I'm going to go in now, basically starting this small video here. I'm going to step inside, and this is a new cell phone. I'm not sure of how the quality is of video and sound, but this is the first time I'm making a video with this new phone. Let's see what's Brent. Let's let that fuel pump engage. All right. Let me turn this radio off. It's not my style. All right. I just put it in so when Dominic was doing electrical short locating, at least the radio and all the whatever I use will be here for him to test. Now tomorrow I'm actually have the screws straight through to the hump over the bell, or over the housing of the transmission. This is going to go straight through to the sheet metal. It's going to be bolted down nice. That's about it. So I'm going to start it up and see what happens. Okay. Warming it up. Well, one good thing I noticed, this new phone, it's recording up to 11 minutes. The limit on the other was 10 minutes. All right, so far so good. And I do understand that the small, damn, I do not have that. Well, you know, I don't trust it. I'm going to double gasket it anyway, because a small leak that does happen is probably burning off or turning into steam as soon as it hits the intake anyway. But anyway, so far so good. Oh, Dominic's appointment, like I said again, to recap, is next Thursday after work, and I picked a car up from him Friday, the following day. So far so good again. Make sure my fittings. And also, Devin, VABuick.com, the Wildcat. He broke it down to me in reference to the importance of not having these bogus cheap clamps on fuel lines. All of this is going to be changed over to complete 100% braided stainless steel with the proper fittings. No clamps anymore. That's all coming out. And also, this fuel filter is going to be relocated to the area right down here, okay, so that I can keep that heat, those clamps, or fittings away. So all I'm going to have is straight fuel line onto the filter and then to the mechanical TA performance pump. But that's about it. Let me get on out of here, and I thank you guys very much again.